I don't need to do this grinding that I'm about to commit myself to. Like, it doesn't need to be done. But I'm going to do it. Because I hate myself. I bet the audio is super fucked up because I'm not directly talking into the microphone. Give me a minute. I got to do an audio check. I'll use a laptop for an audio check. For those of you that watch the YouTube archives, all 9 of you, this is a really, really bad bit. It's video no, it's not video producer. It's stream manager. I always forget. All right. Okay. Audio check. Oh, sounds good. Let's actually open up Chrome and take guests. Because we're going to be doing a lot of faffing about this session. We're going to do general leveling up, grinding, and experience farming. And then we'll do maybe like the first level or 2 of Kefka's Tower on a good day. We might initiate or trigger off Doomgaze. Actually, we are going to do that regardless. So we'll do what we got to do. Let's jump into blah, 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 blah. Game night. Cool. So I'll just hop into there, and if someone else wants to hop in, they can. If you wanted to be a guest on a stream, consider joining Deep Listens at libsyn.com. No, it's the Deep Listens Patreon. I should really include that link. Wherever I go. Anyways, like I said, we're experience farming. This is the grind episode. So we're going to do what I generally do. We round everybody up to about level 40. About. We just need to be able to create parties of 4. So let's go ahead and pop out here. Where are we at with this party? I feel pretty good about this current party. Tara, you're amazing. Really don't need to do all that much with Tara. I might actually just plop her over in Dinosaur Forest just for the sake of her finally getting to 2,500 HP. In fact, we're going to do that now. For those of you that tuned in last time, you may recall that I got very lucky with the Fanatic's Tower. I still don't understand how we pulled that off. I'm still shook. As the Coolio kids say, I'm shook. Oh, I see. Game audio's not detecting. Give me a minute here. I bet something got updated and fucked it all up. I bet a driver while I was not looking got updated. Anyways, I feel good about the current party. We could actually just punch in. And, oh wait, we have Mog's Charm on. We want you back. You can stand in front row. You go back as well. Nope, that's... Mog's Charm is going to be equipment. And we are going to just give you... Sure, why not the Master Scroll? 8 pokes with a pole or pole arm would be pretty cool. We might also mess around with the Colosseum. Oh, this is the worst. Alright, we gotta get lucky here. Good news is that... Oh, did you just... We're just gonna have to Phantom do this. Fuck me. It always takes me some time to... Dual cast. You know what? I'm just not in the mood for this. Let's dual cast Ultima until they're all dead. That's your favorite strategy? Yeah. Yep. 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 It's a good strategy, let's just say. Oh, did I forget to put a fucking... No, wait, I put Ragnarok on him. That's the right call. All right, Terra gets subbed out. She's reached 40. And because Terra's gotten the ability to dual cast Ultima, she's donezo. She's exactly where I want her to be. Umaro and Gogo. Gogo will actually not be that hard to manage for me. We'll put Sabin here. Celes will be okay to level up. Umaro's going to be a pain in the ass. I'm having a hard time with Gao. A lot of other people usually don't have as many struggles with Gao as I am having. Cyan's just boring. He's just boring. But now that we have his ultimate attack, it shouldn't be that hard. And as long as we can get that Snowman's Ronso on, we should be okay. All right, let's, again, check our formations. Put Mog in the back, and now I'm going to put you in the back. Okay, I'm going to check also your abilities to make sure you have... What magic are you missing? I seem to recall you missing something. Okay, you have basic fire level 1s. You have level 2s. You have Bio, Break, Death, Holy, Banish. And I'm giving you Lakshmi. No. Why am I giving you Lakshmi? Oh, I want you to have Kiraga. Yeah, that's actually an okay strategy. You might level up, so I might sub in mid-Grossomer or Midsummer to get the HP boost on you. I should actually do the Strength Plus bonus, but you're a little bit behind, Sabin, and I'd rather you not. Actually, let's go ahead and play around with your equipment. Optimal. Oh, you already do have optimal. Yeah, this is fine. Oh, wait, I just need to land. Just need to land. All right. The good news is if we just get the Tyrannosaurs, we should be fine. Like, this encounter right here is perfect. Sweet. Oh, that's right. He has Reflect. Shit. God damn it. That was a bad call on my part. That was a bad call on my part. Yeah, that was dumb. Right now we're doing experience farming rather than AP farming. Actually, we need to heal. AP would be better. But for now, I think we're going to do experience farming. I saw someone under. Yep, you need to get HP. I'm going to take the bonus 30%. Also, yeah, I should just give this to you. I should just give you that one, and we should just stick with that. I have limited success with gravity as a spell in every single Final Fantasy game ever made. Well, other than, let's say, the bosses where you need to use gravity. That's good. Cool. Alright, Sabin got 30% plus. That means Locke is going to be the first person to get subbed out in theory. So I gave you Ragnarok. It's just not good enough, huh? Now I'm starting to question if I want to go to Cactuar Island rather than Dinosaur Forest. God damn it. God damn it, Final Fantasy VI. You're making me strategize when I least expected it. Well, let's go to the Miranda Desert. I thought I just wanted to boost base stats, and then you showed me all of these bars and percentages, and it makes me jealous that I don't have the shiny, sparkly trinkets. Where's Miranda again? Okay, yeah, it's that desert. I think it would actually be quicker if I just loop around. I don't need to do this. I really don't need to do this. That's the weirdest part. I don't need to do this, but I'm gonna do it because I'm sick in the head. I have a sickness. Don't judge me. Good news is that these slagworms are now a total cinch. If we wanted to, we could actually have Locke cast magic. That sandstorm attack is a little bit on the annoying side, but we can mitigate it a lot more than before when we first tried to do these. Alright, he's gonna fall on his face, that's fine. Let's do Cura on you. Really appreciating the speed and rapidity of Locke's cast of magics. And that I really don't need to do anything more than that. We should be good. Yep. Okay, Mog learned Thera and Blizzara. That means they should be done. Okay, I've been just giving Mog like mid-tier. Give you Quetzalcoatl. I will pronounce that Quetzalcoatl until the end of time. You cannot convince me otherwise. I just... Ugh. It's very funny that I just did not give a shit about the low-level magic. Okay, actually, wait. Mog's gonna level up. What do we want out of Mog? We've reached the point where we need to... It's to our benefit to actually have... Magic plus 2 is not the worst. Again, where are you? Actually, I'm gonna, again, sub in Midsummer. So how's everybody doing today? I should have healed before that. A little bit of a late start for me today, but I think I'm doing well. I'm tired. Glad to get something written up that's not just horrible food. No, I mean delicious food preferences. Probably it's going to be related to the Journeyman project. I really need to get back into, like, 2 priorities for me once this is over. Start Final Fantasy Lightning Returns, and then also start... Hey, hello, hi.
Hello.
What horrible person is joining me?
Hello, horrible person. Heyo.
I gotta get your audio
I'm
up.
waiting for a pizza.
How's life?
Well, I did some Ring Fit today, and that was pretty
Oh,
good.
okay. Well, I mean, pizza's delicious, right?
Yeah, and then I, ordered pizza.
You did Ring Fit.
Yeah. Chat, how do I sound? Am I loud enough, chat?
I gotta just lower the game audio.
I got a, So, how many inane side quests do you have left?
I did them all. I just need to do Doom Gaze and kill all the dragons. I'm just doing mindless faffing about because I don't feel like actually progressing the story significantly. Personally, like, emotional reasons, and also I'm just tired. I think we've all been there where we're playing a game we like and we don't actually want to move forward. Don't even lie, you've had that happen with multiple CRPGs that you've played.
But
What were you gonna say?
Oh yeah, definitely. But I like to finish video games. I don't know if
Yeah,
you
I know.
this.
I mean, it's a really good feeling to finish a video game.
Yeah, and then I put down when I finished it on a list, and then I'm like, look at me, keeping track of video games I've played and finished.
Are you mocking me?
No.
You're just as guilty of, like, starting games and never finishing them.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I was paralyzed thinking of what I wanted to stream today, and so instead I streamed nothing.
I'm totally with you with that. There have just been days where it's like, I have the time and I have the ability to stream right now. I'm not feeling it.
It's just like, well, maybe I'll set up the Wii with the retro ting. Finally use the retro ting for its intended purpose.
I know, it's just, I don't know. It's like, I got free time. I've got 2 hours to spend. And then it was like, I ate a lot of food and I'm tired.
How can anything surpass Jurassic Park Trespasser?
See, that's the thing that I don't like thinking about is when I do a good stream and then I play a game that I know is just not doing it. Like when I was playing Egypt. I was like, this is clearly just doing absolutely nothing. No one's going to want to watch this archive. No one wants to watch this video on demand. But I'm going to keep doing it because I hate myself.
It's fine.
And again, I didn't archive that because the guy who makes the music for that is a dick. I'm gonna lose 2 characters on me. Shit. No, I'm not. Okay. But anyways, no, yeah. I think that the intro to the FF6 blog, and I've only really written an intro. I haven't really written more than that. It's basically me thinking about loudly. It's like, man, these blogs made a whole lot more sense when I first started them 10 years ago.
When you were a literal neophyte to the series.
And now you guys actually turn for me for expert advice on, like, what is the state of fucking Square Enix? Like, I kind of hate where I am.
Remember when you first played Final Fantasy? Well, you started
8.
with 7,
I started
right?
with 8.
Okay, yeah, you and Gino started playing 8.
It was a funny joke.
4 or 5 years ago.
No, it was more than that.
And you're right, that might have been longer ago. That might have been pre-podcast.
Yeah.
Although I swear I remember you talking about it on Deep Listens.
We talked about it on Deep Listens because we reviewed the remake.
That's right. Yes. So, you know, you have become the monster Gino has turned you into. You have become knowledgeable on Final Fantasy, the JRPG series, and the genre as a whole.
I hate it. I really don't like it. I don't feel like I've become as, not necessarily, I'm not going to say close-minded. I'm going to say, however, that I wouldn't say that I've become anti-anything about this franchise. Like, I look at this franchise as, what was it, that one review that Red Letter Media did of that documentary about Star Wars, like the people versus George Lucas, when Mike Stolz-Klassa said, I look at George Lucas objectively. That man made a lot of money and then moved on.
Yeah.
I look at Nomura, I look at Katase, and I look at the modern franchise, and I just made my peace that, yo, they're never gonna make a fucking Final Fantasy X again.
I think 7R's pretty close.
Yeah, it's pretty close, but
landing.
yeah.
But as far as that game having actually successfully paid tribute to and expanded upon Final Fantasy VII, it's impressive. But if you want to argue, like, yeah, the series is never gonna return to the heyday of the 90s. Sure.
Yeah.
16 might be good.
Yeah. Who knows? Who the fuck knows, right?
Hey, it's being led by Yoshi P. Yoshida.
People like that dude. He makes games that they like.
Yeah, that dude makes the Final Fantasy what people like. So yeah, it's weird. I think I've mentioned before that, like, at one point a giant bomb user whom I'm decently friendly with and has occasionally, like, popped in on streams and stuff, at one point was like, hey, you're the CRPG guy, what about that Planescape enhanced edition? Should they do that, or should they do vanilla? And I'm just like, oh no.
That's right, you don't like Planescape Enhanced Edition, do you?
No, I like Planescape Enhanced Edition just fine. And I said as much. I said, like, it adds a handful of cut quests, and unlike modding vanilla, you don't have to deal with wonky UI stuff. Although I think I've said before that Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition is the version of those games you should play, but also the things they actually add to those games is kind of bad.
Right.
Those new NPCs are not good.
Yeah.
And then Icewind Dale Enhanced Edition fundamentally changes.
We actually have to talk about this. Like, how many games do you think EA is going to give BioWare before they cut bait and just close the entire thing down?
One.
So if Dragon Age doesn't work, they're just going to cut bait.
Dragon Age 4 does not work, I bet BioWare will either get scaled down or just completely shuttered. Maybe they will be allowed to make whatever Mass Effect 4 is. Or whatever it is. But I'm fine. I'm fine with it.
I've moved on.
I've moved on.
Say what you will about the Casey Hudson post-Doctor era, but at least it had creative ambition.
Yeah. Dragon Age.
And I know that this comes up from time to time, but I like Inquisition.
Yeah.
As a work of fan fiction, it's a very good work of fan fiction.
I guess what I would say is, like, Dragon Age as a series is secretly never been good enough to warrant the praise it got. That might be my new thesis. I don't know.
If we're talking about, like, gateway series that introduce people to a genre, it's up there. It's important.
Yeah.
Dude, shit, I'm getting fucked. I should really play around with my equipment, but I'm so close to being done.
I'm just playing that 40k Chaos Gate game. I think it's pretty good.
8 is the one you can't stand playing. Yeah, I mean, Final Fantasy VIII is one of those games where it's like, I understand why people don't like it. I like it for purely nostalgic reasons and because I have an ability to accept that game's mechanics for what they are. But if we're talking about, like, games that are meant to be, like, sequels to things, there's an element to it that reminds me of Yoshi's Island. Where it's like, wait, what? This is where you're gonna follow up one of the most beloved video games in the world with this weird fucking item-based leveling drawing system with cards? I hate Yoshi's Island. I hate Yoshi's Island. That game looks like shit. It sounds like shit. It controls like shit. Jeff is right.
I am indifferent on Yoshi's Island. I played a lot of Yoshi's Story as a young lad, and I think...
Why do you hate yourself?
Maybe I'll stream that. That's on the N64 Nintendo.
Yoshi's Story for the N64 is, like, actually bad.
Yeah, well, guess what? I haven't played it since, let's say, around the year 2000.
I would also argue that, like, most N64 versions of Game Boy and SNES games are actually bad.
Like what?
I don't like the N64 Kirby game in hindsight.
Kirby 64, coming to Nintendo Switch Online. I'm ready to ruin my childhood on that, too.
Oh, that thing's...
Because even at the time, I remember Kirby 64, the Crystal Shards, being, like, very stiff.
Very stiff and also short.
Oh, yeah, it's a Kirby game. And also, once again, I was literally, like, 8.
There are some N64 games that I think hold up in theory. Sure. Mario 64.
We've had this conversation as part of our discussion on, like...
You've got Holy. I guess I can give you Kuraga. You're not going to have enough time to level it up. What flavor of Final Fantasy nonsense is this? Ogre Battle 64? Yeah, sure. What? No?
Ogre Battle 64 is a good time.
I like Ogre Battle 64, even though I was the only person who finished it. It was good. Play Ogre Battle. It's a good game. Also, why is that game not legally available on more platforms? Because they don't care. You can say it.
You know, you and I disagree on rare platformers.
That is an N64 game that would hold up. I think they need to speed everything up, but also I would agree with that sentiment. If they did, like, basic quality of life things to Ogre Battle 64, that's probably the version that you would remaster first instead of the ones that are named after Queen songs. March of the Black Queen
is apparently a lot more simple than Ogre Battle 64.
It just feels weird that they didn't do anything with that direction of the franchise.
I mean, part of it was because Quest got bought by Square in, like,
Mario Golf. Yeah, Mario Golf is an RPG if we're talking about the Game Boy Color version. Where
Mario Golf on the 64 is fantastic, and so is Mario Tennis.
That was the reason why those Game Boy Color versions were like weird RPGs is because they were done by Camelot.
Yep, makers of fine games such as
the Game Boy Color Legend of Zelda game.
What was it called? Yeah, Paper Mario is pretty good. It's a good video game. Let's see, what else?
Yeah, the first Paper Mario, that's a good game. That's a fine game. That's probably the highlight of the franchise in general.
Anyway, there's
you take 1000-Year Door, you put it in the trash.
You and I disagree on Banjo-Kazooie.
I don't like Banjo-Kazooie. Turok Dinosaur Hunter? No. If you play Turok today,
Turok is fine. Like, the PC version of Turok let me understand what that game was going for. But once you remove the limitations of the control scheme and the hardware, Turok becomes a lot less interesting.
I feel like, Turok is what we call a compromise.
Turok 3, also very ambitious.
Aki wrestling games. Aki wrestling games are good up to a certain point, and then they get not great. I feel like, and I've talked about this in the Discord, the excitement for this AEW wrestling game, like, they're gonna make an Aki wrestling game! It's like, you don't realize this, but, like, the Aki wrestling games ran into the ground, like, by the last one of those. Like,
how many of those did they make?
They made 3 or 4. If you count, well, that's you have to include the WCW ones,
right?
You have to include the WCW ones too. So I think it's
Jeff Jam Vendetta is a GameCube game, I believe.
And I think of Def Jam as a PS2 franchise.
Let's see. I like Conquer still because I'm a broken man.
I mean, okay. I will agree that Conquer has pizzazz. It has style.
Conquer is going for it. It is Rare saying fuck collectibles. We're gonna make a game full of context-sensitive actions. We're going to fill it with voice acting that manages to not sound like complete shit, even though we're cramming it onto a cartridge.
I agree with that, Boom the Alien. WCW Night NWO Revenge is good. No Mercy is great. I would even go so far as to say that No Mercy, WrestleMania 2000, those are like the 2 greatest wrestling games ever made. And the problem is that they took that same engine and then refused to innovate and move it in its own logical directions to where they just got stuck in this technological bottleneck, which inspired them to move away from them and to a developer 2K that felt like, you guys, wrestling's been exposed. Let's just, fucking make it about goddamn whatever. I hate 2K.
Yeah.
Some
I believe
Aki
Aki
people go on
did
to make
for
Def Jam? I need to look that up. I believe you are correct, but I think it's also murky. That hopefully will not kill Cyan. No, that will hurt Cyan very much. You are going. I can't actually do.
I did also play some F-Zero X.
Oh,
I'm
so
very
you're
bad at
suddenly
that game.
becoming GT Forza X?
I played some F-Zero X, and that game is good, but also I'm very bad at it.
I don't know. You know, I'm not
Very fast.
I'm not one
and
to
it
talk
runs
about.
At 60.
I'm not one to talk about forum stuff. I don't understand why people don't like that guy. That dude loves car games. He has a brand. That guy was... GTX Forza would make perfect sense 10 years ago, and God bless him.
Oh, is
Wants
there
you to-
someone on the forums being like they should do Gran Turismo cross Forza?
Yeah, that guy's totally fine. I don't understand why people don't like him. If you want a perfect encapsulation of what forums were like 10 years ago when Giant Bomb first launched, he was everywhere. Talking about their favorite genre, nonstop.
Oh, yes.
I wish GTX Forza had been on the site earlier, because he would have been in good company.
Yep. Yeah.
Nintendo Defense Force that would literally create a thread for anything even remotely announced for the Nintendo Wii.
Yeah. Just be like, oh shit, a new WiiWare game.
This is gonna be the one that knocks your socks off and your pants and your underwear clanging about.
Finally, Little King story, motherfuckers.
Yeah, they also overbuild certain games that were like, yo, dog. Like, I like Little King's story, but come on
Listen,
now.
man, Captain Rainbow is neat, but there's a reason why it didn't come to the US. And it ain't just because NOA is bad at their job.
Doshin the Giant. How many times do I have to listen to people tell me that Doshin the Giant needs to get an English translation? Quiet.
No, anyone who says that is not your friend. The most interesting thing about Doshin the Giant is that it's a 64DD game that got ported to GameCube.
Exactly.
And didn't come out in the US in either case.
I remember, though, that Doshin the Giant was in the debut Nintendo Power magazine for the GameCube, and they're like, this is coming straight from Japan, something you can't get on the PlayStation. It's like, yo, I don't know if you realize this, but, like, the PlayStation is where you play distinctly Japanese games without a filter.
The PlayStation is here if you want some Japan-ass Japan games that Nintendo is too scared to put out half the time, at least in the early aughts. Now Nintendo's just like, whatever, put as many weird fucking witch-touching games on the Switch eShop as possible.
Well, I also feel like they lost a little bit of that when they're, like, putting those same touching mechanics in their actual video games. Okay, Mog learned Ultima. I'm gonna say we can go
yeah,
back.
I'm just saying you can buy a lot of questionable stuff on...
Let's say we can go back to Dinosaur Island with this party now. Where did I park the shit? Alright, let's go here. Actually, we should also use a tent. Yeah. Is there anything on the GameCube that you want to check out? I feel like the GameCube has been seriously underrepresented.
I mean, the GameCube, as far as JRPGs is concerned, like, it's Skies of Arcadia.
Yeah, but we could play the
Tales of
GameCube
Symphonia.
version of Skies of Arcadia.
Yeah, it's the GameCube.
If we play Skies of Arcadia, we have to have that discussion. Which version are we going to play? And I bet you Jeff is going to play the Dreamcast version, which is the incorrect choice.
Because Jeff spent thousands of bajillions of dollars to make his Dreamcast work on an HDMI.
Oh wait, I just used a 10th. That's why everyone. I don't need to top off. I have only played the Lost Kingdom. So ooh, we've got someone who could speak from experience whether you should play Lost Kingdom.
Me. It's me. We shouldn't play Lost Kingdoms for the podcast. Because
Why do you
Lost
say
Kingdoms is, like a lot of FromSoft games from this era, a neat idea that doesn't quite have enough to form an entire video game around. Lost Kingdoms 2, definitely more of a video game. And then, you know, Bot and Kaito. Because Jeff loves cards. We all love Monolith Soft.
There we go.
But other than that, it's like...
What do you want from
GameCube
us
is only
people?
slightly less miserable than the N64.
Will I be finally
In
forced to
terms of
confront my
RPG.
opinions about Thousand Year Door? Is that
Yeah,
the
I
secret
know.
agenda?
Yeah,
Which is I don't.
and you're in the minority, and no one cares.
Well, it's not that I don't like. Oh, I should just say, it's not that I don't like A Thousand Year Door. I just think that the N64 game is better, and that
Okay, remember
Thousand
that
Year Door
part
is
where
bloated as a result of it just.
You have to solve a murder
overextending
mystery
itself.
on the train. It's great. Oh man, I'm looking at the last couple games released for the GameCube, and they're all unsurprisingly licensed games. And Madden NFL 08 came on the GameCube. That's cool.
I'm willing to admit, however, that I am in the minority about Thousand Year Door. Like, I just think that game... The franchise was better when it was simpler.
There's that part with Dukeless where you have to find a lowercase
And I also
d.
feel like that's the game where really for me, it just got up its own ass in terms of, like, its little witty banter that goes on for fucking ever.
Oh no.
Every line of dialogue is too long.
If you're slow at reading, if you're a bad reader.
But sometimes the joke is, hey, look at how long this text is. Funny, right? And it's like, fuck, man.
Yeah, it is.
Is anyone at 40? Oh, you're at 40. You're at 39. Ugh. Yeah, we can swap out Locke then. I think that when a party member goes into the airship, they should automatically have their MP and HP restored. All the way. I'm a Super Paper Mario defender. Oh, you mean the worst game that ended the franchise's relevance? Okay, sure. I want to hear this, because I'm someone who believes that Super Paper Mario is...
the franchise. Sticker Star did.
No, dude. Super Paper Mario is when it became more about being a shitty platformer with those little fucking things that you picked up in the environment. And
but like the charm and the general tone
you
of
remember
the
when you have to
writing is
switch
still
between 2D and 3D, and the 3D version of the game
Yeah.
just looks like dog shit?
there. Yeah.
Y'all are
Yeah.
fucking wild. I tell you.
Pokemon XD, Pokemon Coliseum, some Super Robot Tyson games.
I'm fine with it as in a concept of switching 2D to 3D, but it looks like dog shit. Like, the 3D version of the game looks like actual vomit. And then also just, like, the story of the game is so easily predictable. The story in Thousand Year Door is even riskier.
They know that. There's that part where there's the mysterious Mr. L. And everyone's like, who is this guy? Who could this man be? This mysterious man.
God.
And that's the joke. That's humor. Perhaps you've heard
It's
of it.
just so dumb.
Uh-huh.
It's just the worst.
fun hater. Just,
And then just like those like weird, the weird ads where you have to like.
remember that part where
the
you have
weird
to
fucking
ask
things?
the caveman, you have to say please to him.
Remember when
20
you get to
times,
that
and
one
you have to
nerd
type it
lizard's
out
door and you have to get through his
exactly
security system and you have to
correctly.
say the same shit over again? It lasts
And
for
that's
fucking
funny.
ever?
Yes. Oh, all right. It's time for me to go pick up a pizza. You have fun grinding.
You're gonna come back and eat pizza on my stream.
Yeah, but I'm gonna mute myself because I'm a gentleman.
Nah, fuck off. Give me every little taste bud tasting your thing. Anyways, I need to hear. Tell me, shoot your shot. Tell me what is it? I need to hear the Super Paper Mario apologism. Pizza ASMR. Yes, I do pizza ASMR. But like, it's bad. Right, you got that. I love Edgar as a Dragoon so much. Man. I really wanted to, I will say this, I think that the Super Paper Mario uses the Wiimote fairly well. It was clever and charming, and I think it was clever. I just feel like that's when the franchise, in terms of a writing perspective, it really lost its discipline and restraint. And that's why I think that the N64 game is still, in my books, my favorite game in the franchise, because it was still clever without going too over the top. Forget if we have... I really need to figure out how to manage his inventory. Water scroll, right. I forget if it's the water scroll. It has been over a decade since I played it, though, so I can't give more in-depth analysis of the gameplay, but I remember having a rather good time. I just find it super simple, is the problem. Like, I just find it way too simple for its own good. Now we get into my favorite sub-job type in the entire game. The Holy Dragoon. Oh boy. This is actually, when people say that Edgar is one of the weaker characters in the entire game, this is why I don't believe them. Edgar is my favorite character if you do this very specific technique with him, which is Infinite Dragoon Jump with the Holy Lance. My only criticism about Jump is that it takes freaking forever to warm up. Okay, where did we put the good shurikens? There they are. That's probably enough to kill him, though. Yeah, I just, the weird little companions that aren't your party members, just, I don't like it. I also, I hate to be that guy. I thought that, the franchise was better as a turn-based RPG. Yep, saving's good. Okay, we can swap out saving. is always the pain in the ass, is that sometimes I forget. Let's just do top row and one at a time. Ugh, did I really forget to... I mean, I don't need to level up Setzer. But I should. God. Celis. I think Shadow's back row. She's technically a spellcaster. I forget if she's back row or front row. What do I want with Celis? I definitely want healing. I'm just debating if I want to take the time to do Ragnarok or if I want to do something. Yeah, that's probably it. How close is she to leveling? Not at all. So we can just do AP farming. In fact, with this party, would it just be to my benefit? Yeah, it would be to my benefit because we're going to swap in more people into these slots that for Shadow and for Edgar and Cyan pretty soon, so we might as well just kill one set of dinosaurs and then immediately swap out back to Cactuar Island for AP farming. But for you, you are going to... what do I want you to do? I actually did okay with leveling you up. Don't really care about Drain. Don't really care about Dispel. That might actually be the best one to give you for now. Ugh, I see you made progress on that, but we didn't cap it off. This would not be a bad second step. Now let's go with... Actually, yeah, maybe Alexander and then Midsummer. No, actually, yeah, let's just go with Midsummer for now. I really should be putting... she's going to be in the party for a long time, so... maybe not that long. Maybe we do just make a beeline for Ultima with her. We have two characters with Ultima now. We have Mog and Terra. So that means we have at least, of the multiple party members, we have at least two. Depending on how we distribute the party members. I should have more party members with Ultima. The good news is that we can start that full party with 2 Ultimas. And then again, you could also even say that we have at least one person who can dual cast Ultima. Oh, did I accidentally give you, what weapon did I give you? Oh, I forgot to equip a weapon on you? Well, that was dumb. Oh, that's gonna hurt. That might actually kill Siam. No, it doesn't. Okay, cool. Ah, I love jump. I don't understand why people don't like jump. Alright, well, that was stupid. Do not give her that. Don't give her the ultimate weapon because I believe it blocks her ability to use Runic. This is such an annoying thing. $420, yeet, yeet. so busted. Let's now go to Cactuar Island. I feel like Celis still to this day is the perfect case of a character who I don't think they fully thought through, like, whether or not her special ability was good. Okay, so that should help you. That shall help you! Ooh, I forgot to give you a rise. Shit. I think the sand stuff is weak to ice. Oh yeah, it's definitely weak to ice. Oh, yeah, that's the way to do it. Who's close to leveling up? So Shadow is. Uh-huh. Oh, man. Give him that. I'm gonna hope that Edgar doesn't level up in the meantime. Once we get to level 40, I mean, we could... Even with general mismanagement, it's gonna be pretty easy to not fucking die. Also, I'm gonna need to... Like, there are some tough parts of Kefka's Tower that are just complete bullshit. But at the same time, it shouldn't be that... Fuck! Ugh, that sucks. So what do I want you to get? Maybe physical attack strength. Sure. We should just use a tent. I should have just used a tent. But at least we used MP rather than precious resources. Oh well, what are you gonna do? I should go back and buy all of the scrolls and max out items for Shadow before we make the full attempt at Kefka's Tower. Oh, I see. I forgot to equip the Soul of Thamasa, or the Golden Hairpin, to reduce the cost of that too, didn't I? Damn it. That was stupid. I did a dumb. Darn it. Gosh, golly. Let's actually move this sucker a little bit. Nope, that's not what I wanted. I was gonna say, let's move this sucker a little bit closer to the desert so as that a random encounter that I don't want does not pop off. Is that good? Yeah, that's better. Operation level 40 is working out pretty good. Hey, Tara, you're a murder machine now. God, Jesus. Put in Setzer. Put Setzer in. Put in Setzer. Fuck me. God! Why does Setzer suck? Why is he so bad? I actually like combining the death cards with the Viper cards because you increase the probability of you one-shotting people. And that's really one of the few benefits of Setzer as a character, which is you can one-shot people. Problem is, as you can see here, I have not given a flying fuck about leveling up Setzer as a character. Purely as a character. Okay, what's your progress with Ragnarok? Ugh. I'm gonna take that from you real quick, Shadow, and you're gonna get, sure, why not? Phantom. Again, to everybody tuning in, it seems like a couple of you tuning in for the first time. This is a grind episode. We're just doing basic tying things up. We might pop into, at the very end of this stream, we might pop into Kefka's Tower and tackle Doomgaze, or at least the first part of Doomgaze. Oh shit! I know what that means. That means I fucking. Max damage, huh? I think that might be the first time we got straight nines. I'm not gonna lie, that might be the first time I've seen straight nines in my entire playthrough. Wait, no, we accidentally, rolled the dice on Bahamut with, Setzer. No, I didn't want to do that. Yeah, Cyan's now fully equipped. Actually, we did a good job with Cyan. I feel proud with what we did with Cyan's. I will say, at least Cyan can tread water once he has his, top ability. 40, 40, 40, 40. You go in. You go in. Setzer goes in. Mog, we can top off pretty quickly. And then we got the Faf. There is a way for me to do good with Realm, and it usually involves exploiting control with certain enemy types, and then also Realm has the most ridiculous base MP growth in the entire game. She just becomes an MP bank. So any magical abilities outside of her, based off of her espers, you can just cast anything. And you don't even need to worry about putting the hairpins on her. Or, as the real OGs remember, the economizers. So yeah, I'm gonna give you this. Right, preemptive strike. Very good. Thank you. Doesn't matter. Once we get these magic casts out, we should be good. Who has Mog has ultimate. Okay. Cool. Up and there we go. Setra's got his MP up. Mog is now officially topped off. Wow. Talk about the number of the bees plus some. Alright, now that we can officially sub out Mog, let's just use all of your MP to top everybody off here. Mog does become pretty critical when it comes to, who do I want to do next? Yeah, let's put in Gal. Let's put in Gal. Why do you have Phantom? You have something better than that. Yeah. Like that. You can have Phantom, because you're just gonna top this off after like 2 or 3 or 4. Wait, no, we have to make sure he has his equipment optimal. Cool. God, where are the Cactuars? No, not guard. Fuck. Ugh. Cool. Where is Mad Cat? Stray Cat. Ugh. thought I saw it. There it is. Okay. At 1,000, he has the chance of leveling up. Well, let's give you Midsummer. Yeah. You can have. No, not Phoenix. Shit. I forgot to give you Ragnarok, didn't I? Ah, shit. Cool. 2 in a row. I'll take it. There we go. All right. Now we're in business. Oof. Oof. Oof, oof, oof. First, I need to check how are you with Ultima. Almost there. We might keep her in. Even after she reaches level 40, because I want to have an extra character with Ultima. We might also pop a 10, because I'm not in the mood of micromanaging this. There's probably a way to distribute my use of MP without popping up tent, but I'm not going to figure it out. Let's move this a little bit closer. But yeah, you know, so far, progress. Progress. Progress? Progress. There, that's what I want to see. Oh, I didn't realize that magic could miss as well. That's 60. So now we just need 4 cactuars and we're good. Give me a cactuar. Ah, damn it. There we go. There we go. Did I forget to space that out. Oh, shit. Also, you have... You maxed him out? Good for you, gal. You just are not going to get there. Might as well make progress with this. Do I want to top you off with this and then also maybe get the MP? Do you have Rasp? You do. Alright. Anyways, questions, chat, anything? Want to know how I'm feeling, how I'm doing? How's life? Life's good. Hopefully it's good for you. We all in a happy place right now. You're getting by. Yeah, I definitely relate to that to a certain degree. See, we're so close. Yeah, I'm gonna keep her. Even if she tops off at 40, I'm gonna probably keep her. How about you? Get some water. Oh, not close enough. Actually, no. One cactuar would do it. No, it would have to be 2. What are we all playing? We all enjoying with our video game of videos. It's exactly what I wanted. Missidian Rabbit, everybody's favorite attack for slot. Now you must be at like 90%, aren't you? Yeah, 90%. And then for you, I might actually even keep you around because you're at 80. So at 80%, one cactuar would give him everything. I'm basically just tinkering around with my PC at the moment. Yeah. I think I relate to that as well. I think at the start of the pandemic, I got lucky and was able to buy a pre-built, which I know, but it's what I got. But I got a pre-built with a 3060 Ti. Nothing too fancy, nothing that broke the bank, but basically that's what I ended up using my stimulus check on. Or at least my first stimulus check I used on a gaming PC. There we got, you got that stuff. Okay, now I can tap you guys out. Now I can tap you guys out. Okay, you can get... What do I want? What do I want with you? Gao getting Ultima would be very funny. But I actually think it would be more useful for him to learn Phoenix. Uh-huh. Magic. Raise. Setzer. And let's use your Cura. Yeah, yikes. 'Tis the hottest day since summer last, and I am melting. Yeah, this global warming thing kind of sucks. I hate to say it, but, so we need Setzer and Gao, everyone else goes. So we keep Setzer. Take Gao. We actually can use Umaro with those, Sandworms. Actually, it's not a terrible look for us to have those sandworms with Umaro because he will randomly pop off Blizzard. Unfortunately, he's not much better other than that. Oh, wow, you actually are leveling up this guy pretty quickly. So I'll give you that. What's Seraph? Oh, we should actually give you regen. We could tap him out. Actually, no. Give him Midsummer just because he's so close to leveling up, and then we can get to Seraph. Luckily, we have two characters that don't have any Asper management, so that'll make this pretty easy. I'm going to give you the growth egg just because I can't even. Optimal. Gotta play around with that. No. No, thank you. Oh, did I forget to de-equip people? Yeah, I forgot to de-equip people. I can't remember how often we hit 90s in May, but I don't think it was very often. Yeah, remember when, like, weather was, like, normal? Honestly, the only thing I remember about spring in Canada was bugs. Hey, this is a problem in the United States now, but Canadian geese, because of global warming, aren't moving back to Canada, and they're just staying here, and this is an actual problem that we're dealing with because they're considered an invasive species when they stay for a certain amount of time. Can you Canadians just take your fucking geese back? Because they're fucking awful. I hate them. Oh, this is gonna kill us. This is all sorts of bad. Oh, this is bad. I sometimes joke that Canadians have the reputation of being polite, but all of their meanness was sent into their geese. But yeah, there's a huge problem where Canadian geese aren't migrating back to their homeland of Canada. They're just staying around here because they enjoy just not needing to fucking go anywhere. Kind of sucks. Could you please take your fucking geese? They're awful, horrible monsters. They're like the literal worst. Like, I can understand why Canadians are very, very proud of Celine Dion, but I don't understand how the Canadians can look at their geese and not think that they've committed an atrocity. This party is rough. I should not have paired Umaro with Go-Go. But they're here, and I have to live with this. There is roughly a 2-week period when they are cute, when they're kids, and then they become dicks. Yeah, I just, you know, I just want the Canadians to recognize that their geese are an abomination from hell and they need to be exterminated. Like, if we exterminated Canadian geese, like, who's going to cry? Obviously, like, the PETA group, like, they're gonna say, they deserve to live. Like, I wonder, though. I really do wonder. Who are the people asking for us to protect the fucking Canadian geese? Ah, I should have healed before this. Oh shit, you learned Kuraga. Good for you. That is actually super helpful for Gav to have something beyond his normal abilities. Ugh. That might actually kill Umaro. No, it didn't. It killed Setzer, though. Great. Gal learned to rise. Holy shit. We're gonna use that right now. Actually, there are multiple characters where we need to heal. I am officially willing to admit that this party was a mistake. God damn it. Again? Setzer? Really? Setzer? He's the one you want to attack? Why? You dick? Why would you do that? Fuck me. Why? I'm gonna actually have to put the experience egg on him. Because he keeps dying. I really appreciate I would really appreciate some Cactuars right about now, Final Fantasy VI. We've had nothing but these asshole worms, and I would really, really dig a Cactuar right about now. A Cactuar would be great. Nope. Okay. This game officially hates me. Why the fuck did that miss? Okay, finally sub out Umaru. Don't envision a world or a time when we will be using Umaru, but mission accomplished. We got him to level 40. Alright. So we can sub out Umaru. You go here. Top row's done. Sets are here. Gao here. And we have Realm and Strago. Actually, we should do. Let's put these guys in. Create a party of 37. Put these guys all up in here. Where's the experience egg? Does it not de-equip Umaru? Is that really what's happening here? What the fuck? It doesn't de-equip Umaru. Why? Why would you do that? What a weird decision to make in this video game that I love, like, unconditionally in a lot of ways, but why? Whose decision was that? Yeah, notice how Realm at 37 already has more MP than most of our level 50 characters. I'm gonna use, or 40 characters, I'm gonna use the restroom real quick. Alright, so anyways, who do I want to have the experience egg? Yeah, honestly, maybe you? Setzer would make sense. The experience growth egg. You. Optimal here. Replace that with the magical brush. Give you the sprint shoes and then the soul of Samasa. Strago optimal. Get rid of the healing rod with the Magus rod. What do I want you? You get the golden hairpin as well. Actually, a ribbon would be good. Actually, because we're doing all of these earth things, do we have any earth rings? Actually, alarm rings are not terrible. Alright, let's now go to abilities. You need to learn a lot of stuff. Oof. Yeah, realm and... Ugh. 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 Boy. Yeah, not my greatest work. Boy. Oof. This is a big oof. Let's start here. We actually do want Phantom and Carbuncle. Yeah, I completely messed up Strago. Oh, God! Oh, man. Oh, God, look at it! All this halfway progress, oof. Oof. Actually, that's not terrible. Do you have Fenrir? Yeah, Banish on you would not be the worst. How close are you to leveling up? Not close at all. Straga and Realm are also characters I would like after I do some of these mid-tier abilities and make a push for Ragnarok. Ooh, okay, sure. Sweet, sweet. Good, good.
I'm
there?
back. I'm back.
So anyways, I forgot to ask, when is summer for you? When's break?
I just finished up my semester.
Oh, good for you. Did everything go okay? You don't have to answer if you don't feel comfortable. Actually, I should say.
I mean, hey, I pulled it out in the end, but now I have to write some emails to some people in, like, in the administrative side of things for various reasons involving student aid, financial aid and shit like that. So that'll be fun. But yes, I managed to pull it off, and I'm happy about that.
Yeah, good for you. It's always been a personal dream of mine, but actually, we've never used Grand Delta yet as natural ability.
And yeah, pizza was good.
Pizza's
Highly
always good.
recommend.
If you want to read about good pizza, check my latest blog on the giant bombs.
Yeah,
I support freedom.
You want me to tell you what kind of pizza I got?
What kind of pizza you got? Did you dip it in ranch?
Well, I did get ranch with the cheese sticks.
Oh, yeah, that's good cheese sticks.
Because it was the special where it was one specialty pizza and and a thing of cheese sticks. Cool.
I loathe ranch.
Ranch and marinara. I got both.
Ranch is a dressing of the gods. It might be my favorite dressing of all time.
Yes, because you have the palate of a 5-year-old. I know.
You are a monster if you don't like the taste of ranch. That buttermilk
I do
goodness.
Like ranch. I'm just saying that I was raised when I was growing up, I was a picky eater.
Ooh, I'm a big
And so I
man.
liked
I'm a big
ranch
boy
a
with my
lot.
big boy
And now as an
britches.
adult, I'm like, what if I tried other things?
Ooh, I got my pinky to the corner
Yeah.
of my mouth and I'm drinking my tea.
Yeah, I am drinking my tea. I have tried vegetables before. I know how to
eat
eat
some
edamame.
vegetables. You know what's my favorite technique is if you don't like vegetables, like I don't like vegetables, what if you ate the vegetables by cooking them in bacon?
Yeah. Could certainly do that.
Seto's gonna die again, isn't he? Great. Great.
So anyway, the pizza I got, it's like it's a little bit of like a spicy buffalo
What if you
chicken
do
pizza.
that?
Hold on me.
I could really go for some Cactuars right about Final Fantasy VI. Please, 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 please.
Yeah. Oh.
But yeah, I cooked some
got, like,
broccoli
a spicy
with.
blue
Hey,
cheese
thank you.
buffalo sauce.
Yeah, I cooked some broccoli with bacon and teriyaki sauce. That's healthy. Anyways, what was your pizza? What was on the pizza? On top of the pizza, toppings, base.
So as I said, it's like a buffalo chicken sort of pizza. So it's got a bit of a spicy blue cheese sauce, cheddar and mozzarella, Italian seasoning, and then some spicy chicken. And then I added jalapenos and onions. And it's delicious.
Sounds like a good pizza. So what was the base again? Ranch?
Marinara?
Marinara?
Blue cheese.
Blue cheese?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Blue cheese with buffalo, yeah.
I'm not a huge blue cheese person, but it's not that I'm like racist against blue cheese. I just don't like blue cheese. Mom's gonna die. No, she's not.
Sorry. Why
I
are
just
you grinding a realm?
I don't like. Oh, that sucks. Oh, that was absolutely the worst thing that could have happened.
So, chat, do you think the pizza I described is better or worse than the ranch abomination that ZP?
It's not an abomination.
Please
Give me that. It's not an abomination.
No, it's not. But it's funnier if I call it that. Like, here's the thing. Like, I'm not actually against necessarily using ranch in some form to make pizza, but you gotta do more with it than just use ranch as a base.
I did do more than use ranch as a base. I put toppings on it. I put it in a rectangle form.
Do we have a traditionalist here? Do we have a pizza traditionalist who's like, the only pizza I like is a little margarita with the sliced
If
mozzarella.
Gino was here,
and a little
he
tomato.
would take you to task about your racism.
Gino's not here, Chris.
Your point?
And you can't insult my people because
What are your people?
Germans.
Oh,
I believe my mom's side, also a little bit of Welsh and English as well.
So what you're saying is we don't talk about the war.
I'm saying that my Oma had some very interesting and traumatic things happen to her before she emigrated to the United States.
We don't talk about it.
And a lot of that shit I only found out after she passed away, and I'm like, oh, no wonder you hid money under your mattress. You grew up in the Weimar Republic. But yeah, no, that you can't insult my people's cuisine.
It's a bunch of
unassailable.
sausage.
Meat and sauce. And I don't know, some vegetable, some cabbage or something. I don't know. Sauerkraut.
I like that. I don't hate sauerkraut. I like the purple cabbage that German food has.
Oh, I do like some nice purple cabbage.
I forget what it's called though.
It turns out that pickled cabbage is actually, in all its forms, pretty great.
Also surprisingly healthy.
So I recommend it. But you know, my mom is a pretty good cook, so
Yeah.
she can make a lot of different cuisine. Yeah. I could probably ask her recipe to make gyoza. Get some pot stickers up in here.
Okay, yeah.
I'm getting another ad with Billie Eilish telling me about Adobe Creative Cloud. And it turns out there are a lot of semi-decent freeware or open source alternatives to Adobe software
Yeah.
if you just want to fuck around with video and audio editing software,
Yeah. That's what I hear.
but none of it is as powerful as Adobe Creative Cloud.
We got a lot of fan picks this year, don't we?
Yep, we sure do.
What are you gonna do when we actually need to play Ultimate Saga? Unlimited Saga.
Unlimited Saga? I will play it.
Yeah, but you're not gonna finish it. How long is Unlimited Saga?
Let's look up how long it be.
He's gonna die. No, he's not. 29 hours, just main story and extras, 50 hours. God, Braden, why do we do this to ourselves?
Because self-flagellation is a way to get eyeballs if you are willing to do things that are painful or harmful. People will look like mouth agape saying, "Look at these strange men. They are not like us. We must give them money." And you too can support Deep Listens on Patreon.
Why?
Support strange men.
Who are there people who defend that game? Is what I'm curious to know.
I'm sure there are.
I want to know if there's a person out there that
Strange men and also a trans woman. In our journey.
Stranger things have happened to us when we interacted with deep-seated communities of obscure-ish JRPGs.
I'm very excited to find our next. Who will be the next? What will be the next game that will summon an interested party from the ether?
The person we're joking about has been very nice in Relkin streams.
Yes. So I'm not gonna give them shit because, hey, I would probably be an insufferable ass if you guys didn't like Might and Magic 6.
Isn't that what you were when you were on the Elden Ring podcast?
I was only on the Elden Ring podcast for a little bit. Just to explain to them what multiplayer was, but I didn't listen to that one. Oh, right. Relkin doesn't like Might and Magic 6. Deep Listens, Off the Deep End's highest ranked game.
I'm not looking forward to when I have to record. All right, I'm not looking forward when I have to record this Strangers of Paradise pick that I know now that Gino is going to pick at some point, and he's gonna fucking make the claim that it's better than Elden Ring, and it's like I understand why these words are coming out of your mouth, but Jesus fucking Christ.
Okay, what if I told you that I don't necessarily disagree with him in the sense that
if you want a more welcoming experience that shoots for the stars and misses its target spectacularly, fine.
Yes.
But if we're actually talking about a quality made game,
like,
nah,
oh yeah,
son,
absolutely.
fucking what?
Like, Elden Ring is, in a lot of ways, the culmination of everything FromSoft has been making for the last 11 years. 13 years. But Stranger of Paradise is very stupid, and it's only 30 hours as opposed to 90. I don't know. I need to finish Elden Ring. But I like Stranger of Paradise a lot. And talking with Gino about it actually made me go, yeah, actually, I think this game's pretty good. As like, it's not as good as Neo.
No.
Or Neo 2.
Where's Realm with Ragnarok? Shit. Me too. Who has the you have. Oh, you have the growth egg. That's okay. Mostly because of how silly it is. I just, like, the game looks like butt. The level design is far less ambitious. It's just...
Oh, yes. All of these are true.
Like, the combat is okay. It's okay. It's horribly imbalanced. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I will be converted to join him, but Elden Ring's really ambitious. I just wish it was a different game.
I just think Jack Garland is such an idiot. Everyone in that game is such a big, stupid idiot. And it's also 100% sincere.
I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying that I just... The people have a problem. You're sick in the head. You need to see a doctor.
I do think it's funny that Gino is so...
anti-Nomura, but he loves that game?
I mean, Nomura didn't have that much to do with that game.
He did the character designs.
Yeah. Oh, those character designs are 1000% him. But as far as like, I do think it's funny in the sense that you know, the most recent game they played about an elf was, you know, recommended by Jeff, our friend Jeff.
He was actually sick in the head.
Based on a Thor High Heels video.
Jeff might need to see a doctor.
And Thor also really likes Stranger of Paradise.
So close to
for basically the same reasons he likes About an Elf.
Yeah.
Because
yeah.
Irony poisoning.
I like that term. Irony poisoning.
I think it's apt. It probably describes me at this point.
It reminds me of the skit or the quote from The Simpsons where it's like, "Are you being ironic?" It's like, I don't even know anymore.
Yeah.
Really? 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 Twice in a row? Fuck. I actually need to pop a tent. That was a waste. Anyways. What? I was gonna say something.
Stranger's Paradise.
Yeah, Strangers of Paradise. What CRPG franchise do you think could use the Souls treatment as a spin-off game? Elder Scrolls.
I'm saying
like I
it's
mean
only
that
a matter of time
legitimately.
until
Like
we get. Okay, not me about to make a bit about how Crusaders Might and Magic needs to come back as a Souls-like finally.
who hurt you?
Me. I'm just saying every
I need you to read Relton's comment also.
On the second thought, as much as I dislike Mind Magic 6, I think it's just Neverwinter Nights 2. I trust you that there's something of value there, but man, I hate playing that thing.
That's fair.
Fair.
But I feel like the stink about Neverwinter Nights 2 is there's literally just one mechanic that I hate. And I just usually mod it out.
I feel like it is totally valid for him to say, like, this game's general
Rough edges. Let's call
like
it for what it is.
UX is a complete nightmare.
Yes. That I agree with. Okay, re-raise is almost there with Setzer. If I can get re-raise with Setzer, then he has at least a use, other than being a useless sack of shit. And there we go. I don't know. I had a fun time with Might and Magic 6. I'm glad you picked it, and now we will never be happy ever again.
Yeah. Well, I'm genuinely excited for NBA.
You guys are
2K16.
going to hate playing those games.
Oh no, I don't expect to have fun with it because I don't give a shit about the sports. Unlike you, sport man.
So, yeah, Realm, Setzer,
Balls Deep, a fine Deep Listens podcast.
Actually, we just got. No, we need Shadow. Down. This is an okay party, I guess. Where's Go-Go again? Ugh, Go-Go's close. Ugh. actually gonna have to fucking go into... I made progress faster than I thought I would. Sucks. Feels bad, man. Actually, that's pretty good. Anyways, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I'm concerned about picking this NBA game. I think that this NBA game's reputation might exceed itself because I got through high school, and boy, is it fucking boring as fuck.
Yeah.
It's not boring as fuck. Like, I can tolerate it just because I have been playing these games.
Like basketball.
I like basketball, and I also have been playing these games prior to this podcast. But for me, it's more of like the simulation side of things. Realm finally learned Ultima. Great. Good to have someone who has Ultima. I'd say probably give her Phoenix. Yeah, probably Phoenix. Oh, no, Setzer's in Phoenix. Oh, no, wait, Setzer's not in our party anymore. I just am not a huge fan of, like, everything that people say about how much they hate the state of modern wrestling games, like the 2K wrestling games, like, all of that shit applies to the state of NBA 2K. Just, like, overpromising, not delivering, franchise kind of being in a bad state, overall, just, like, updates that never come.
The monetization seems rotten.
The monetization is bad, the online is imbalanced because of people who do buy into the loot box systems. It's got a toxic community, but of course every sport game has a toxic community, so, like,
yeah, because they're sports games. So
Yeah.
they have sports fans.
yeah. I don't know. Did I forget to equip Shadow with stuff? That's why he's taking so much damage. I might have forgotten to put armor on Shadow, and that's why he took so much damage. Yes, this is the NBA game with the story and the plot twist.
Yes, this is the NBA game.
This is that one.
The Spike Lee joint. And if you know, you know.
Yep, that was stupid.
Yeah, and then I'm excited to get to fan picks.
Yeah, like we've already talked about, there's maybe just one game that I don't feel like we can justify an entire episode on.
Yeah.
And even then, I wouldn't be against, like, doing a mini episode on Nox. Where did my black belts go? Oh, there it is. Dark Cloud would be cool. Nah, I take it back. I don't want to play Legend of Zelda 2.
I want to play Zelda 2.
Why? Just why?
Because I don't think I've ever played very much of it. Like, as far as, you know, Famicom games what try. Famicom games what do interesting. I think that's like a premium quality one.
I don't know. Like, at that point, like, is a Zelda... Which other Zelda game? Are we playing Breath of the Wild?
No, we wouldn't play any other Zelda game. I think Zelda 2 works because it is the most explicitly an RPG.
Like, would we have to play Grand Theft Auto San Andreas by that concept?
We could play Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. We shouldn't. Everyone knows what that game is.
But in theory, you're not rolling against it.
No. I'm not. Because, you know, we engage in these quote-unquote genre dick discussions. And,
yeah.
You know, San Andreas has RPG elements. I also don't want to play a Grand Theft Auto game because I don't like any of them. But, you know, that's a me problem.
Like, is XCOM an RPG?
Sure. You could definitely make that argument. I also don't think we need to cover XCOM because everyone knows what that game is.
Is Castlevania? Are we going to play a Castlevania game? Aria of Sorrow?
No.
But is it an RPG?
Sure. You level up their stats. You collect shit.
I'm trying to think of other games that would be like weirdly... Is base building considered an RPG thing?
What?
Is Red Dead Redemption an RPG?
Probably. I don't know.
Is Batman Arkham Knight or Arkham Asylum, are they RPGs? Is Minecraft an RPG? I'm not trolling. Are the Assassin's Creed games an RPG? Did you just stop responding to me? Are you tuning me out?
I mean, I definitely think Assassin's Creed, once you get past, once you get to Origins, absolutely. Like, but also every Ubisoft game is an RPG by that metric.
Oh, so we have to
I don't want
play...
to play any Ubisoft game.
We have to play a Far Cry game then, right?
No, we don't.
Is Bayonetta an RPG?
No.
Is Vanquish an RPG? You upgrade your guns.
No. It's not the primary progression mechanic in that game. Primary progression mechanic in that game is sick knee slides.
When are you gonna pick Underworld Ascendant? I couldn't even say that without laughing. I'm sorry.
Yeah. You really want me to pick Underworld Ascendant?
I want to hear that rant. I feel like I've been begging for this rant for a
That
while.
game is... Here's the thing, is... In as much as they have turned... They have turned that game around.
It's still
in a
not
way.
good.
It's not good, but they 100% like followed through.
Is Kingdom Come Deliverance an RPG?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Should we play Kingdom Come Deliverance? I will play more of that game at some point because I am fascinated by it. But
BioShock is an RPG.
yeah, legally required to discuss it as an RPG. Yes.
Don't worry, they've already talked about BioShock in the main podcast.
That's right, they did. Would you kindly? Am I right, dudes? Video games.
Let's see if
are
we can get
art.
these shadow cutscenes to trigger. I think you can trigger one in Miranda. Yep, there we go. The audio and music for Shadow's cutscenes is so weird. It has its own musical aesthetical choice.
Yep. Yeah, Shadow's theme. For a second, I was like, Shadow the Hedgehog? And then I'm like, oh, wait.
Oh, Shadow the Hedgehog is an RPG.
Here's the thing. There is a non-zero chance that Shadow the Hedgehog will be played for charity at some point, just because of the monster I am.
Because you love fun.
You know me. I love that he says, damn. He's like, where's that damn Chaos Emerald? And yeah, that's what video games are for me.
He has a gun.
He has a gun. There are like that you have to beat that game no less than like
1,000 times or whatever it is.
1,000 times, basically.
Oh, the economy's completely fucked.
Nah, if you want to get the true ending in that game, you do have to beat it like 8 times. It's bananas. It might be 10. I did that.
Because you're broken inside. I shouldn't judge.
Yeah.
Because I play bad adventure games.
I was 13. That's my excuse.
Are you gonna allow me to pick Myst?
No, absolutely not.
Why?
Because you already picked Myst for the main podcast.
No.
Are you going to dispute this?
I mean, but that's like... You should play Myst.
No, I shouldn't.
Yes, you should.
Because it will make me angry.
It's a seminal work of art that defined PC gaming for literally a decade.
Oh, I understand. I understand the importance of Myst as a historical video game. I just don't like adventure games.
Uh-huh. Because you're bad?
Yeah, because I'm bad. I'm bad. I'm really, really bad. When the whole world is gonna ask me right now, I'll tell you once again who's bad. What I did there.
Yeah, I see the joke.
Like, Myst is going to be an hour of me going around these static screens and clicking on stuff and going, where do I go?
I forgot that you can see this special cutscene of this bartender. Anyways, so yeah, Myst is an RPG. We should play it.
No, it isn't. How do you level up in Myst?
You click. You click real good.
Motherfucker, I will end you.
Yeah, we have 4 already.
We already have coddled your profane
I wonder if... Are there other... There really are no point-and-click adventure games that are also...
We already picked them.
You already picked it. Like, there's no...
You picked it. You picked the one video game.
Yeah, there's really nothing more.
And you picked the best one.
Yeah.
So why...
Yep. No, I
Why
mean, I
really?
would actually argue that Quest for Glory, like, 2, even 3.
People really like 4.
I like 4.
4
I like
has
4.
John Rhys Davies as the narrator.
Oh, can we play Discworld?
No, that's not an RPG. You can play Discworld for your streams, you sicko. 'Cause I know you hate having a good time.
Alright, let's see if this one triggers anything. Nope. See, this has always been my Achilles heel with Shadow, is I don't know which combination of cities it is, and usually by the time I miss it on the second or third time, I just stop giving a fuck. Wait, there was something there. But yeah.
I also think, oh, Shadow of the Tomb Raider? And it's like, we could technically play those Tomb Raider games. Those are legally definable as RPGs.
Yeah, that's the game in which I heard the term misery merchants And I feel like that's the best way to describe that thing. Those games are misery merchants.
Misery Merchants. I remember when they played at Coachella.
You're such a jerk.
Pretty good.
Why won't the game end? Oh, did I glitch?
Let me reload.
Oh.
See what you've done.
Oh. Huh.
Huh.
Oh, okay. Whew. That was weird. That was odd. Please don't have a Grandia 2 situation where you suddenly decide to have brain farts and decide to not. That was weird. Maybe they didn't playtest the end of this game more than they should have. Like, the whole situation with the, I still am weirded out by the whole situation with the tower. The cultist tower. That still weirded me out. Wait, did I get enough helms? Just in case you haven't got enough.
Are you... Let's see, what is left in the Final Fantasy verse after this is done?
4.
Y'all are working on...
So, 1 we did, 2 we did, 3 we have not
and
played,
then you gotta do
3, 4 the after years.
Oh god. Imagine.
The after years.
The after years.
5 we did, 6 we've done, 7 we've done, 8 we've done, 9 we've done, 10 we've done, 11 we've done, 12 we've done, 13 we're about to finish off that franchise. 14 no, 15 no. This is why Jeff said it's really important that we actually spend more time playing the weird spin-offs, because we don't have much of, like, mainline games. We should really start to pare things down to just, like, maybe 1 or 2.
You should play,
I actually wouldn't mind if Jeff picked, Mystic Quest, because I think that's an interesting...
Mystic Quest is interesting. You cannot accuse it of being not interesting. I guess is what I'd say. It's also a game for literal babies, like literal idiot gaijin.
Yeah, but it has good music.
JRPGs. Literally
really
made a
good music.
Game for the Western market.
All right, let's see if this one triggers something.
Revenant Wings. Oh yeah, you still have to play 15.
Yeah, we have to play 15.
And make
I don't like 15. I will go ahead and just say it right now. I don't like 15.
Yeah, you're making Reki cry. He likes 15, I think.
Reki? No, Reki is kind of more... Well, Reki likes the idea of 15 and then they fuck it up, which I can at least...
He likes the bro, man.
Respect, because I too think that they... fucking... messed up the DLC situation on that thing, and it's a bummer.
I think there is a world where 15 was good.
Sure, it's called the PC version, and you mod it to where you replace all the trees with clown hands. This is a mod that you can download, and I am very much a fan of.
Do the Kingdom Hearts games count?
Oh, I see why this is. So it's mime with him. He. Oh, okay, that's interesting. Yeah, I don't know. Fucking weird.
I like Kingdom Hearts. And don't let anyone tell you otherwise.
That's because you have a problem, and we keep telling you that you need to see a doctor about this.
No. Kingdom Hearts is good. And by that I mean Kingdom Hearts 2 is really good.
You're just lying to my audience.
Motherfucker, Kingdom Hearts 2 is like one of the best action
You're just
RPGs
lying to
PS2.
people.
You
I
play
will
that
not
game on
have
the higher
you. I will
difficulties,
not
it
have
is
you
very slick.
subject my audience to your fake news. I will fact check you. I will call
you're gonna
538 and
use,
have them
facts
fact
and
check your
logic.
bullshit.
You do realize that will require you to also play Kingdom Hearts to fact check. I even like Roxas's sequence at the beginning of that game.
Ugh!
I
Disgusting.
think that
Disgusting. Everything. These
it's
words.
like this
these are
very
not
beautiful,
sentences that a
melancholy,
logical
like,
mind would allow
the
to come
end of
out of their
summer.
mouth.
It captures the end of summer, and like this poor boy getting Truman showed, which is a verb.
Yeah, are we gonna actually have to play a Kingdom Hearts game
No,
in our series?
because everyone knows what Kingdom Hearts is. There's no virtue in playing Kingdom Hearts, a video game everyone knows.
Yes.
At some point, you're just doing it for the memes.
See, This is again the problem I have with Shadow is I'm going out of my way to stay at the ends to trigger this bullshit. And nothing's happening, and I don't know what I'm doing wrong, and I don't know if I actually care.
Do you get anything from
No,
all these flashbacks?
no, not really. Wait, I don't actually need max tense. But what the heck does 52 divided by whatever days mean? Well, you've got Braden here. He can explain
358 over
it.
2? Well, it's about how he experienced...
Yep.
Roxas experienced 358 days as part of...
Keep talking.
as part of Organization 13.
Yep. Which is not a part of the new canon anymore, right?
It is.
Wait, what?
It is. Yeah. No, like 358 over 2 is basically the story of Roxas, Axel, and Shion. And and it's how Roxas joined Organization 13 and befriended Axel and Shion, and then how he left and got captured by Riku and Ansem the Wise.
Uh-huh.
And I don't know if you know this, but in the world of Kingdom Hearts, you know what's cool?
What's cool?
Friendship.
What?
Friendship.
Oh. I thought you were going to say something like convoluted bullshit that doesn't make sense.
No. All you need to know is friendship.
Right.
Friendship. You know what's awesome? Having friends.
Uh-huh.
You know what's even awesomer? Your friends, they're Donald Duck and Goofy.
Wow. How amazing.
And
are you
it's
happy
wearing
about your
cool
life choices?
black leather and sea salt ice cream.
Shitty. This is all shitty.
That's what Hadel said.
I'm trying to find this fucking forest. Why don't I have Mog? I should get Mog. Wait, why did I do that? I didn't need to do that. Yeah, let's create the party of good.
So who are your actual favorite party members in this game?
Terra, Edgar, Sabin, but usually Locke, just because it's important to be able to steal. Mog is good just because no random encounters.
Yeah.
No fucking random encounters. Where's this? There we go. There's the Chocobo stable. Alright, got it. Apparently I don't have all of the locations in the map. And we're gonna fix that! Before we, wait, there's a city here. I'm gonna... yeah, we could do the Colosseum. That's not a terrible idea. Fuck. Forgot about the Colosseum. I'll do a couple of things with the Colosseum.
Can you think of a JRPG that actually has, like, a fun arena side quest?
No. I don't.
We will play Saga for Off the Deep End.
Actually, I should save before I do this.
I would also play I think we need to play a Seiken Densetsu game.
Like a non-shitty
But if we're gonna play one, it has to be Trials of Mana. Either the remake or the original. Because, you know, Secret of Mana is one of those, like, Super Nintendo games that old boomer assholes are like, the Super Nintendo was the best console. That's what they sound like.
Alright, so...
And they're like, yes, when I was playing Chrono Trigger as a wee lad of 13 back in 1958.
Now you just sound like a jerk.
You best start believing in jerks, Miss Turner. You're in one.
Oh, God. I had ads and came back to ZP making fun of old people like me. No, my childhood was the superior time.
No, my childhood was the superior time. Let me tell you about post 9/11 America. The greatest time in America.
I remember pre 9/11.
I do too.
Alright, so we're gonna do the impartisan first. Pleasure. Let's do the impartisan. I'm terrible at the Coliseum. So... Also, this menu system just sucks. Where are you? Da Vinci Bride. Okay, here we go. Really? Ah, fuck me. Ah, fuck this. Ah, he did a dance. Why did I use Mog? Oh, wait. Wait, that might work. Yay! Never use Mog. Cool. save. Can't forget if they were never up to begin. Blah, blah, blah. I don't remember the Colosseum being hard, but I feel like everyone had the guide for this back in 1835. Yeah, you sure did. You sure did. With pleasure. Let's do the healing rod with the tonberry. I hate this system. This menu sucks. I do like the fact that the damage you take in these battles does not count. Oof. Damn it. Ugh. Yeah, Ralkin. Yep. 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 Oh my god. Please, yes, thank God. Thank God. No. Oh, oof. Sonic Boom. That's a good one. No, wait, no, it's not. Nope. 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 Not a fan. Healing. Yes, heal yourself. Good. Good. You did a good one. Is this basically a gacha game? Is this basically a gacha game? No. Why did you just? You're already at max.
It would be a gacha game if you spend enough money on it.
What? No. Don't do that.
Really makes you think.
That's the right command. Thank you.
I often think to myself, is this a gacha? When I'm
Woo!
spending money.
We did it. Magus Rod. Cool. I have no interest in following the flowchart to get the Genji armor. No, thank you. I'm gonna do this like one more time. I betting cat ear hood? Sure. Ugh. There we go, okay. Yes. Oh, fuck me. Alright, well, this seems like the best time as all to do this. Why would you heal yourself? Why would you heal yourself? That doesn't make any sense. Why would you do that? Brayden.
Yes.
This is bad.
Oh. I'm
You
sorry.
shut. How long have I been streaming for?
You've been streaming for almost 3 hours.
Okay. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go into Kefka's tower. And immediately punch out after we watch the introductory cutscene. We're gonna get the first battle with Doomgaze, and we're gonna call it a day. Yep. This sure is a weird thing they put into this game. Really?
Yep.
Really? Huh. Sweet. Do I care enough about that? Do I care enough about that? No. No, I don't. No, I don't. I really don't. I really don't. I really don't. I can live with that. I can live with that. I can live with that.
I can live with that as an important way to live your life. Okay, here's a theoretical. Here's a fun theoretical. When you get to 3 and 4, what versions of those games are you gonna play?
Pixel Remaster.
For both?
For 3, definitely. For 4, I might boot up the GBA version.
The thing about 4 that is really weird is how many different versions of that game there are. Because there's the original, there's the version that came out in the US originally as Final Fantasy II, which was then released in Japan as Final Fantasy IV Easy Type. And then there's the GBA version. Well, no, there's Final Fantasy. There's the Final Fantasy Origins or whatever version that's on the PS1, and that's that version of the game with fucking load times. And then there's the GBA version, which lets you bring whoever into the last dungeon and gives you a couple post-game bosses.
Yeah.
And then there's the DS version, which has voice acting and is in 3D. Let's see. Am I missing any significant?
I know Gino's gonna say he wants to play the PlayStation 1 version.
Why would he do that to himself?
He likes those versions.
But they have loading times.
He's nostalgic in weird ways that I cannot express are weird ways.
Like, straight up, the handful of seconds between starting and leaving a battle makes
Likes waiting
that
every several seconds.
unplayable to me.
Every fight. Yeah, Gino really likes. You're gonna have to write in. He likes those versions. He likes the cutscenes. He likes the voice acting.
Well, the DS version is the one with the voice acting.
He likes the cutscenes.
He likes the little FMV cutscenes.
Yes, that's right. The FF4 version on PSX just didn't work.
Isn't that also one of those games that, like, infamously does not work on even
That's exactly what Jatsu is writing in the chat.
PS2?
Right now. Yes, he's that version of the game was bugged beyond all repair.
In case you're wondering, I think Songs of Conquest might be really good.
What? Why would
I'm
you
playing
say
Songs of Conquest,
what? Oh.
which is that Heroes of Might and Magic-esque game with the nice 2D sprites. It's in early access. It seems very good.
Let's do this bullshit. All right, let's do
And
this
then,
bullshit.
you know, Final Fantasy III, there's the Famicom original, the DS version, and the port, the Pixel Remaster.
Let's do this. Alright. Alright, we're going in. It's very funny that this is Mog saying this.
Yeah.
I sometimes wonder if, like, this entire scene of getting into Kefka's Tower, this is like, they were thinking, man, when we move to the PlayStation and do the CD-ROM technology, the parachute sequence, let's just, that's just this scene, but better. I think a lot about the original version of Final Fantasy VII as I've been playing this game more and more. Right! Right. Boy, howdy. Boy, howdy. This. Alright, let's go ahead and put there. Oh, boy. I completely fucked myself over. Now, the good news is that if you do mess up your party compositions, you can just punch out of the tower and redo this.
I think I might want to play 3 with you guys, and I don't know why. Because I know it's going to be a bad time.
Which characters are we not going to use, and why is it Umara and Gogo? Shadow's throw command has special... I forget. All right. Horrible weapons. So I think I'll put you here. You here. Magic. Realm here. Drago here. Fuck me. Here's the deal. We can't actually, yeah, we're gonna give Mog here. Ugh. Ugh. All right, let's just put you here. I think that Sabine should be able to carry his own. almost would prefer Go-Go to Setzer, though. That sounds weird.
I can understand it.
Just Slot sucks so much shit. I do appreciate... Ah, they did restore my MP. That sucks double. Why? Fuck this game. Alright, I'm gonna say done. Let's say done.
What a horrible night to have a curse.
Ha! I like the little facial expression there. Alright, the warring triad awaits. Alright, so this is where we... So, I seem to recall... I'm going to the end. No, we're actually just going to trigger... I'm getting a little on the tired side. So we're actually going to trigger Doomgaze, and then we are going to park our ass. And then we will do Kefka's Tower after that. This music is great. This remastered music is good.
Yes.
This remastered music is so good. Which party did you give me? Oh, that would be a bummer. Braden, Braden, look at this. So when you exit Kefka's Tower, they only give you your one and just one of your missing party members. Remember this being the cast with the original version. So if you actually pilot the airship at this point, you can actually trigger Doomgaze, but with just one character.
Oh, jeez.
I remember that being in the original version of the game, so... Ooh, good thing I caught that.
Sounds like a mess.
Wait a minute. Shouldn't that have triggered Doomgaze? Huh. Wait now, just right a minute. Is it supposed to trigger? Huh? The Did I fuck something up here?
Nani sore?
Whatever. I thought that you had at least one spawn of Death Gaze, Doom Gaze when you left the tower, huh? Weird.
You have to make progress in the...
I thought you didn't. I'm gonna pass. I remember this being finicky. I've never actually done Death Gaze. Because just getting the damn thing to trigger, it just seems like a colossal pain in the ass. But, alright, well. What are you gonna do?
What have we learned here?
This is a waste of time and I shouldn't do it and I should just end the game.
Yeah, you should just end the game.
Alright, so let's just park this right next to Kefka's Tower. He's somewhere in the sky, I thought. Yeah, well, I don't care. Alright, guys. So, point straight north, tilt a little tiny bit in one direction, and fly until you hit every bit of the map. That sounds like a... These words that you're saying, point straight north, tilt a tiny bit in one direction, I hate this. I don't want to do this. Alright. I'm done. I saved, right?
Alright, have a good one.
Yeah, you too. Alright, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. Have a great rest of your day. I might stream this tomorrow. I want to do some writing, though. I want to finish this Journeyman Project blog. Alright. Bye.
Bye. Hi, Shrek.